Good afternoon, this is Dylan from gsmExchange CeBIT 2011 Day 3. I'm here at the gsmExchange TradeZone with a good friend and a very loyal customer for years, Lucky Viswanathan from L2D2 United States. Hello, Lashman.
Hello, good to be with the CeBIT crew and with the gsmExchange gang.
Good to have you here. Thanks for calling us gang.
Well, look, it's a very friendly term. You don't use that with other people.
I know that. It's always a pleasure to have you, man. Now, before we start, I know that you're in industry for a long time. You've been pretty well known, and you still are, and you will be. Just tell us a bit more about your company. Just what you do, when did you start, what do you concentrate on?
L2D2's, I've been in the business for almost 17 years. My former company was sold in 2009. It was called Wireless Channels. So after 2009, with the extensive knowledge that I have in this area, I started L2D2 Enterprises. And we have two segments to our business. One is the traditional wholesale distribution, and the other half of our business is the online channel, where we cater to individual retail customers. And touch wood, God willing, business has been good, no complaints. And it's in large part due to forums like this, where we get to meet established good players in the business and new customers, so it's been a good fit.
You've been always, because America, I'll put it this way, it has opened lately towards the international trade, and it's getting more and more open, but you've been always very positive towards the international trade, and I think that helped you a lot to establish yourself. True,
plus some things have also played there has been some unique aspects to the trading business. Like, for example, especially in the last 2 years with respect to Apple, that's given US a little more of a prominent role in terms of the product. It has also given a competitive advantage, because sometimes the product gets launched in America first and it gets rolled over into other parts of the world. So it's indirectly pushing the country and the trading community to the forefront.
I think we're naturally progressing towards my other question, which would be, how did you see year 2010? It's been really interesting with the new launches, the new products coming, but from your trading perspective, how did you see it?
It's been good. It's been, I would say, a little rocky, to be honest.
Initially or still?
Initially it was very good, but the third and the fourth quarter has been a little rocky with respect to the product availability and supply. And the Q1 in 2011 is also turning out to be the same way.
You mean there is the demand but the supply is not there, or?
It's a little bit of both, actually. Demand is there, but it's been very volatile in terms of pricing. Earlier you had time where you could get rid of your inventory without taking financial hits. The time gap has become very small now. It makes you rotate your inventory a lot quicker.
You mean the life cycle of the phone itself as a commodity, or more on the supply chain side of it?
It's more on the life cycle of the product itself.
It's getting shorter and the prices are going down by the day.
It's down very quickly.
Before, it's very commoditized. Then.
Yes. Before, if you had a product launch in Q1, you were good to say that you were safe till Q3. So you had like a 6-month cycle in it.
You don't have that time now?
No. Now we are looking at 90 days. So, but that's the nature of our business.
That's the nature of the business, and it's heading this way, obviously. How do you see the 2011? You said that Q1, it's still a bit rocky and shaky in terms of supply and demand, but how do you see it progressing from here on now? How do you see it?
It's going to be a very interesting year.
Not interesting, or?
I'm saying in a positive manner, because a lot of new toys, a lot of new products. The tablet segment has opened up completely to our world. So you're seeing a little bit of more on the computer world coming into the phones rather than the other way around.
So do you see this as an addition to your business, as a widening your portfolio, or as a direct competition to the phone industry, the tablet?
No, I think it's widening our portfolio. It's something where it actually enhances what we offer. And in one way it's good, because you don't want to be a one-track pony just selling strictly handsets. It's better to be diversified, because it allows you to manage the cycles when product is moving up and down.
So basically the tablets are the laptops' worst enemy, not the smartphones. Okay. And what I was going to ask you is, you've been a loyal, as I mentioned already, we know each other for years, and you've been our member for years and a premium member as well with different companies in different times. So that allows me, that gives me the confidence to ask you what is still the feature that you use the most on GSM Exchange that proved to be the most beneficial to you?
I look at the platform in the biggest advantage I see with the platform is on GSM exchanges. It only allows serious people to be on the platform, and that is something. It gives legitimacy to somebody in this arena if they are a part of this platform, because I know that you do your due diligence in letting somebody come on board, and you don't let the riffraff basically come onto the platform.
Many times with your help, we bother you a lot about references.
Look, it's the right way to do this, because all it takes is one bad apple to make the experience bad. So GSM Exchange has been very good in that aspect, where you make sure that the right people are on the platform. And even in the rare instance something negative happens, you guys are wonderful where you communicate that to everybody, and you make sure that it goes in a smooth manner.
I'll be a bit tricky with you now. If there's one thing that you feel that we need to improve, I think you're the right person to ask, because we've known each other for so long, as I mentioned. Do you think that we need to improve or to widen any trading horizons? What do you think that we need to do, if there's any?
Look, I've been very open with my feedback with you guys. One thing I would still like to see is be very selective on who you let on board come onto the platform. And you also see if the people on board are active in the business. Sometimes, people come on board and you never hear about them, and they use that as a legitimacy to suddenly pop out after 2 years. So you got to make sure, you make sure that the people on the platform are active, and that's something that you should pay attention to.
Active as in trading history, or active as in
being generally active in the trading space. It's not active, not in the sense of actually posting stuff on the platform, because anybody in business, like for example, you can find out if somebody's active by speaking to 10 different trading partners, saying that, look, XYZ company, are they legitimate? Have you done any transactions in the last 6 months or in the last 1 year? And they should have some history to offer you, because if they don't have, that'll be the first sign that company is doing the right thing or not doing the right thing.
That'd be a good indicator.
A very good indicator, and that's something you have a good habit. GSM Exchange has a good habit of calling all the members on a regular basis, so that'll be something wonderful to do.
That's what we do. No, that's the very good point, because there's a lot about database management as well. You have to make sure that the ones that you have are still as good as when you let them in, so that's what you're saying. Listen, it's been a pleasure having you, as always.
Pleasure's always mine. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Lakshman. Now it's been a pleasure, as I said. This was Dylan and Lucky from L2D2 at the GSM Exchange TradeZone. Thank you.